Hello, what is happening, everybody, and welcome to another good old pub game. This is going to be with feedback once again because I'm giving feedback to a Storm Spirit here as requested on Reddit. So we're going to be keeping a bit of a closer eye on him to try to see what's actually going to be going down here. So I'm just going to be skipping through parts of the draft because it has taken quite a while, this draft. I can tell you that much. So I don't really see that big of a reason to cover it, other than you kind of get familiar with the lineups. But I've already seen the lineups, so we should be ready to go in a couple of seconds here, as we're going to be diving right into the game. And as you can obviously tell here, Mr. Kunkka is going to be picked up by Evil Man. Razor is going to be picked up by Metal Ford. SS Johan is going to be on our Queen of Pain. Wraith King picked up by Blisser, and last but not least, we got Dremon on our Faceless Void. On this dire side, we got Kerman on our Slug. We got Mr. Storm Spirit, who we're going to be covering a bit more extensively. Picked up by Lore. Got the nice Bottle Rush build with the Tangos and the 3 Iron Branches. Sometimes what you do is that you ask your teammates for 2 Tangos, and then you just pop 2 Iron Branches, and then you can get like a bottle with the by getting the first rune. But regardless of that, that is a very, very conventional build. Noobzilla is going to be on our Disruptor. Shut up, Elder Titan. That is one hell of a long. It's in the bag. Crimson is going to be on our Lina, and last but not least, Irish Chest is going to be on the Elder Titan. And Wraith King just decided that, nope, this is not worth fighting. Let's scout out the Storm Spirit. So he's just going to be retreating down, and this is a support Wraith King. As you can obviously tell, these lanes are a bit screwed up. 2 melees on the bottom lane versus potentially... I don't know how they're actually going to entirely lane this, but it would make sense. Yeah, they're going to be going the Elder Titan Lina lane. And up in the top lane, they're going to be hitting it off with the Slug Disruptor. I think. Yeah, they are. They're going to be hitting it off with the Slug Disruptor and then the Storm Spirit up on mid. But the weird lanes on the Radiant side here. So we got Evil, which is the Kunkka, with the Wraith King. That's not the worst. I mean, you can throw out a Wavefire Blast and have that work with your Torrent as well. But, and on the mid lane, you got the Queen of Pain, which is usually not a bad pickup for the mid lane. But up on the top lane, you got the Void and the Razor, 2 farming heroes. And I don't know if you want to play a support Razor this game, as you do have some very, very high damage out from the Slug, which you really need to put to use. So this lane is going to be absolutely screwed up, as these 2 heroes are going to be competing for farm. Down the bottom lane, Lina's playing support for some reason. I would expect like a carry Lina, but she has picked up a magic stick right off the bat with a Clarity and a Tango on a healing salve. Up on the top lane, this is a rather strange lane. They're just fighting back and forth here. Disruptor turning around, maybe letting go of a Thunderstrike. He does have it off cooldown. Going to be jumping out on the Razor Plasma Field. Slug has to be really, really careful here not to get burned down. As Noobzilla, he's just going to be like kiting them back and forth. It's alright to kite them like that. That means that they're not finding farm. Oh, on the mid lane, Lore. Is he going to be able to find that last hit there? John trying for it. Is it going to be there? One more hit from the range creep? No, one more? Oh, he gets it. He gets it. Melee creep finishes him off. That was lucky. Let's just say that was lucky. Nothing against you, Lord, but that creep aggro, though. But it's just going to be dropping down a Remnant, making sure that this Queen of Pain is never full health when staying in that lane. And he's going to be finding an Illusion Rune. As we're going to be turning our attention towards the bottom lane, Crimson is sitting down the river. He's trying to do something to this Kunkka. As the Astral goes down, it's going to be sucking up a bit of damage here as Kunkka, he's not looking so solid. He has 2 last hits in 2 minutes. That is not optimal. Torrent is going to go out on Crimson. But Kunkka, he's dropping fairly low. Wraith King is going to be trying to do something to Lina. Stuns up, not going to be connecting on the Kunkka, only going to be sitting on the Wraith King. There goes the Ledge Trigger Ray, is going to miss. But yeah, Wraith King Soul Ring, that's not a bad pickup. Like, if you pick, like, Soul Ring into Potentially later a Bloodstone, but usually you would get like a Soul Ring into a Blink Dagger. That would be a typical tank support build. Just try to convert all that mana, because he's got the Reincarnation anyway. Try to convert all that mana. Hold on, down the bottom lane. The Light Striker Ray is going to be taking out Kunkka, and they're going to be able to chase down the Wraith King. Yep, they are. Without any casualties here. Not exactly an easy pickoff, but a nice pickoff here for Lina. She got her bottle going for her, and Elder Titan getting some gold as well. Excuse me, just a bit off to the tired side today, but shouldn't be that big of a problem, because once the farm and the plays start coming out, I promise you, I will be hyped. I will be hyped. Kerman got a Wraith band going from, so he's going to be trying to get some more secure last hits. Is sitting on damage as the Void. He is a little bit behind him though. This is right here, some mech racer as well. I think that's the closest you can go to a support racer, just to get a mech. And basically, yeah, get a mech S and Y, and try to find some farm where the lanes aren't farmed. And as long as you can keep the slug out of the gutter, like try to deny him as many last hits as possible, he's never going to be able to snowball, and they've been doing exactly that. He's sitting on 2 last hits so far. And 2 denies. Oh, Storm Spirit is chasing up. It's going to be finding that kill lower. Once again, dropping fairly low, and probably wouldn't have gone her if it hadn't been for the double damage rune. But yeah, he's doing rather well so far. Got 15 last hits, sitting at the top of the board. 15 in 4 minutes is not that bad when you've actually considered the amount of kills he's had so far. Faces Void. I think he's trying for a pickoff here. That would be fairly dangerous. Double damage Storm Spirit, who has an electric vortex, and you haven't got reliable bash damage. It would take you a while to drop him low, but looks like Void will just take over mid here, try to find some safe farm as Queen of Pain is rotating top. Is going to be trying to get some damage off on the slug. He should be able to bring her down. Yes. They will. That was a rather neat little rotation there. Storm Spirit has hit the jungle. It's dropping fairly low in there. This is going to be trying to pick up some farm on the way back to base. Try to not slow down on it. He's sitting on 19 last hits, and at 5 minutes, that's not half that bad, especially considering the lane that he's had. Plus, he's got 2 kills, which means that he's basically sitting on the most GPM by 100. So he's doing rather well. He's got the power treads going for him, got the bottle. Working 2 town portal scrolls as well, able to just basically be all over the map. And now it's the time where you gotta start looking for runes and start ganking. Like maybe jump to the bottom lane. Kunkka's only level 3. All these guys have a pair of phase boots. Electric Vortex is gonna murder the guy. Like no problem. Wraith King as well. I mean, as long as he doesn't have the reincarnation, he is such a vulnerable target. Up on the top lane slug, he's finding Razor, but he is a level lower. Razor's just sucking up all that damage. The Dark Peck going out as well, but he's got no damage left. Oh! Such an extensive amount of damage just sucked up, saving the Razor there. Void, finding a haste rune here. He could put that to use. Maybe try to find the slug here. If he just gets 1 lucky bash in, this slug is gone. He doesn't even need to time walk, he can just run in there. Disruptor being forced out on the lane. As Storm Spirit steps in, might want to go for something. There's the Electric Vortex plus the Remnants. Nice pick up there, but it's going to be eating an ulti right to the face, bottling up immediately. That was a very, very risky play that forced out an ult and survived it, so definitely a good engagement. I think Disruptor maybe could have contributed a bit more, try to avoid her getting that ulti off. But then again, you know, knowing that it didn't actually kill him, it's definitely a win, because now that's on cooldown for about 120 seconds. So there's going to be no rotations, no ganks, because she hasn't got the damage. So this Storm Spirit doing really, really well so far. Sitting on 3-0 and 25 last hits. It's not the most extensive farming game, but he's doing well. Voyage trying to catch up as well. He's sitting on about 20 last hits so far. Racer is taking some of them. They might want to try to jump the slug here. Just time walk and bash. Time walk and hope for a lucky bash. Is not going to happen, but the plasma field dropping him fairly low. They're trying to chase him into the woods. Disruptor as well. If he catches them, he catches them inside the kinetic field. They do manage to find the slug. And now the joke is on this Disruptor. He's got a Chronosphere. Could time walk for it. Is going to try for it. Chronosphere. There it is. That's the Chronosphere. And that should be enough damage to take him down. Razor taking the credit for that kill. As they do... Nope. Actually, they don't split it. As Razor did take that first one as well. Looks like we do have an item bug. Regardless, down the bottom lane, there may be a fight erupting here. The damage going out. Kunkka, he's dropping fairly low. Let's check away. Stunning up the Wraith King with the chain stun out from the Elder Titan. But he's just taking so much damage, he's gonna fall. And nothing that Lina could really do there. Light Striker or Dragon Slave was on cooldown. They should have probably waited until she had the Laguna Blade up and online. So Razor working his way towards the Midas has got, yeah, the headdress as we saw earlier. Oh, Queen of Pain is going to be rotating in to take down the Lina. I didn't actually see that rotation coming, but regardless, she's going to be picking him up. Up on the top lane, Razor, all he's got to do is suck the damage. But just not happening fast enough. He's only been able to suck about some 63, which is not enough. Now Queen of Pain rotating in. She's got an ultimate. This could hurt bad. But no mana for it anymore. Probably a mistake to let go of that Shadow Dance. She's just going to purge it with the Dog Pact. And there's just no damage. Now Storm Spirit sipping in. He could go for pickoff here. As there is no mana left on the Queen of Pain. Storm Spirit could try to bottle this up. I think he should have maybe committed a Vortex immediately. But now it's the time to maybe back out here. Void. If he gets a Lucky Bash, he will. Is able to step back out though. But Razor playing with fire right now. Down the bottom lane, Kunkka going to be dropping again. This guy is not having a good early game whatsoever. It looks like he's actually working his way into a Soul Ring as well. Which is not really a typical Kunkka pickup. Because you don't do well with low health on Kunkka because you have so little armor. So probably should try to just... what I tend to do is build for a Battle Fury. Which is... a very, very old build, but just try to build into crits or something like that. Try to get that flash farm going. That should be able to do you a lot of good. So we do have Storm Spirit, a hero that desperately needs. If I could, hold on. Apparently oh, I know why. I know why it doesn't want to. And it's nothing I want to click on. Actually just did. My cursor's not sliding on screen. Perfect. Oh, the jump in. Razor is in trouble. Is he not going to get a Vortex? Not yet. No mana on Storm Spirit, so there's no reinitiation from him. Faceless Void might get caught up by the Connect Field. Nope, not going to happen. Elder Titan now joining in as well. They're not going to be able to take down the TP and Little Mrs. Queen of Pain here. They'll be trying to chase down this Void. There is a haste rune on Lina. She's getting blocked up by a creep. She's got to try to get around it. There it is. Void. Time walking away. Not far enough. Lina, you're going too far, my dear friend. What?
Missing bottom.
What? Crimson? You have an ultimate, my friend, and a haste rune is gonna be running out. They did catch him out with Kinetic Field. He's gonna be trying to TP. Is there enough damage? No! There is not. That one's on you, Lina. Oh, she's got an ultimate. Is able to drop everything. Missing the sneeze. Oh, dear lord. She could have tried to chase her down. Did have bottle charges. They're gonna be trying for it. As they're going to be picking off the Queen of Pain. That was probably a bit of a risky play there by Queen of Pain. Diving into 3 heroes to try to pick up a support Lina. Who's not even sitting on that much farm. Got 4 last hits so far, so not worth. Storm Spirit playing a rather good game so far. He's sitting on 4 kills, got 34 last hits, which is second to most. Oh, they're going to be able to trap in the Razor. Kinetic Field not on point in time, though. But he's dropping fairly low. Where's the Chronosphere? There it is. He's going on to Noobzilla. Going to be trying to burn down the Disruptor. And he's going to be successful. As the damage is getting sucked up by the Elder Titan. Just going to be letting go of the Split Earth. It's just diving too far. Nobody to pick it up. Now Queen of Pain jumps in. Lord, he's dropping so low. Has no mana. Is he going to go down? He should be. And there's the time walk out from Void. But the stun saving him. Elder Titan. The hero of the day now. Slug pouncing in. He should be able to find somebody. Doesn't exactly have a whole lot of mana. And Queen of Pain diving in again for the kill. She's going to be making this trade somewhat fairly even, actually, in their favor. Because they did drop a Disruptor as well. But Lore, he is the man of the hour, the lucky guy who made it out because of a perfect Elder Titan stomp. And he's working towards the mech as well. That's going to work miracles because every single time they come out of a fight, they're dropping fairly low. It doesn't take barely any more damage to actually get rid of him. Storm Spirit. What's he got coming for him? Courier going to secret.
Tower is under attack.
On the middle lane though. Noobzilla. Getting some damage sucked up by Mr. Metalford here. Mortalford, excuse me. So this is Johan looking for a pickup here on the Lina. She doesn't have an ultimate. Lina got an ultimate though. Off her own. Just needed one more right click and then she would have been done. Void jumping in. Maybe in for the kill. Light Strike Ray going down. She should have enough for Dragon Slave in one. Is not going to be able to get it off. Now Disruptor joining in. But too late. And the Elder Titan actually dropping down the bottom lane as well. So that Queen of Pain. That was probably what set the entire thing up. But yeah, Storm Spirit. Picked up an energy booster, so working its way towards the Bloodstone. Usually what you actually want to do, especially in a case like this where you have a lot of disable, you want to be picking up an Orchid. Try to just go for Orchid first, and then work your way into a Bloodstone, as he's going to be dodging the stun, zip dodge from that, from the Storm Spirit. Now he could try to turn it. The Razor is diving so deep, and he's going to go down to the Lina. Nice pickup there from the Lina. As this is just uncoordinated out from the Radiant side. Boat is even on cooldown. I didn't actually see it committed. Now Evil is going to get glimpsed back as well. Is there enough damage? Yes, there is. Lina taking that last hit as well. Wraith King, he has got an ultimate, so could afford to suck up this damage. Doesn't even need to waste the stick charge on that, as he's going to be dropping. But as the ultimate, now the static field is going to be dropping. Nice hold out from Queen of Pain, hitting on 4. And this is a massacre. Actually, it's not even. Elder Titan doing so much work, dropping 4 heroes pretty much. Is going to be going down to pay for it. Lore, he's looking for a remnant. Is he going to be making it? Yes, a team wipe. Pretty much if Razor hadn't joined back in. Not enough mana to zip. Should have a Bloodstone up in about a second here, but Razor just going to decide not to chase, so. Okay, Razor wasn't actually involved in that fight. But yeah, 4 heroes down. Definitely a win. And Slug is just free farming top. Space has been created, ladies and gentlemen, for this Slug to farm up. He's sitting on 21 last hits, which is almost the fewest of the farmers, but I mean, he's not had an easy early game. Has died off twice. All he needs to do now is just to farm, because his team is doing amazingly. Storm Spirit, the space creator, is able to take on one or multiple heroes at once. Got the Elder Titan as well, who's a great team fighter. He's just going to be jumping in on the Evil Man. This should be a sure pickup, and there it is. Kunkka, unable to do anything at all. Noobzilla is a companion, so you can obviously tell by his fountain healing thingy. Elder Titan is getting initiated upon. They can turn this around super easily. There's a Laguna Blade available. She's got an Invis Rune. All she needs is to land a good stun. Wraith King doesn't have his ult, so there's no escaping from him. Now Noobzilla is going to be dropping that Static Storm plus the Kinetic Field is going to be connecting. Wraith King might be the first one to go. Nope, it's actually going to be the Razor, but he's dropping regardless. Double kill here for the Disruptor. Nice pickup there, and he's going to be able to work his way towards a very, very quick Aghanim Scepter, or Force Staff if he wants to. Yep, it's going to be a Force Staff.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower
Has been doing so much work. He's 4, 5, and 3, or 4, 3, and 5. Excuse me. You do have the Void. He's got the Mask of Madness going for him, but not much more than that. Has not been farming very efficiently and has died off. Well, only once, but his GPM is not the highest. It's actually dead center right behind the Disruptors, which is not really where you want to be. Slug is going to be going down again. His GPM is absolutely hideous this game. This is a position for Slug by far. But they got to find a way to get him up to speed. He will eventually. He is a snowball hero, so as soon as he starts finding kills and starts finding farm, he should be able to catch up fairly quickly. Might even want to consider going for a Midas just because he's so underleveled. Okay, experience per minute isn't actually all that bad. But regardless of that, Storm Spirit, he's got the Bloodstone coming out here in about a second. Scott, yeah, he's sending it to Secret Shop. All he needs is the healing. Oh, hold on a second. Razor getting caught out here on the wrong side of the river, or on the right side of the river actually. Just Storm Spirit diving in deep. They got the kinetic field down, and this is one dead Razor regardless of his ult. Now faces Void. He's going to be trying to bash down Lore. Should be not able to actually with the stomp out from the Elder Titan. And he should be able to wander out just fine in getting slipped back in to the Static Storm, but not really much he can do. An Elder Titan going for a stomp is going to be connecting. Should be able to bash down the face of the void. No, the backtrack. Oh, there was not enough damage though. Noobzilla. It's going to be trying to force out Johan right here. And the top tower has been pushed down by the slug, so he actually did get the last hit on that tower as well. So finally going to be picking up his treads here, as he's just trying to farm up desperately. Sitting on almost the same net worth as Selena. And Razor's actually the one sitting on the lowest. He hasn't even got the mech yet. Whereas the Elder Titan, he's already sitting on the Arcane's and mech. He's actually getting out farmed by an Elder Titan. That's rather impressive. Lore, I don't really know what he's doing. He's just sitting in there. He's going to be eating a boat right to the face. Might go down. No, he's going to be able to sip out. I don't know if this was a bait or something like that, but should almost be able to, no, not sip out. Just caught on the edge of the ulti right there. Noobzilla getting initiated upon as well. Now the counter initiation out from the Elder Titan. Split Earth. Is it going to be hitting anybody? No, it is not, but stomp out to big effect. Now the Wraith King is back into the fight. Slug joining in as well, wanting to try to take down the Wraith, so is able to. First kill for him. Should be at least, yep, it's the first kill for him. Wraith King might get stomped down here. Yes, he will. Elder Titan on the pursuit. And there's the stun out on him. Maybe counter initiation. Void. Has he got a Chronosphere? No, he doesn't have it, but he's got the Lucky Bastards. The RNG gods are on his side. Slug and Lina now joining in. They're going to be finding the faceless Void. No problem there. Now that's the turn of the Wraith King. He's overcommitted. He's too far. Overstating his welcome. Slug, he's got a pounce. Is able to take him down. Kill go in the way of the Lina. That'll be a ballsy move by Queen of Pain. There are no real low heroes except for Elder Titan. But yeah, this dire team right now, they're doing tremendously good work. I don't know what was up with that initiation by Lore. Or the fact that he got initiated upon. Didn't actually even move a muscle. And just took a boat right to the face. They have to be careful with Queen of Pain though. Have to be really, really careful. She's building an Orchid here in about a second. And that's Storm Spirit's worst enemy. That means that he can't sip. And he can't Static Remnant. It's a Hex that's the worst though. But Orchid is definitely going to be screwing with him. He's got the Bloodstone now going for him now. 8 charges on that. So that's the base charge. It's probably good he didn't pick up the Bloodstone like starting out, because you really want to be starting to build your charges into that Bloodstone. Try to stay near the fights and try to constantly be in them. As Disruptor has got a Force Staff, got a bit more mobility. Oh, the jump in from Lore. They're going to be finding the Razor here, and that's 1 extra charge for the Bloodstone, plus a kill for the Storm Spirit. Got the 2 Stormy and Electrical heroes here. They get a lot of damage sucked up, but that's no good when you got a Static Remnant as well. So 9 charges now sitting on the Bloodstone, doing fairly well. I still think an Orchid would be in order this game, just to make sure that Razor, if you jump the Razor, that he doesn't get any damage off whatsoever, and Queen of Pain doesn't blink away. Now the stun in, plus the kinetic field is able to just blink out. There's the Split Earth, though it's got to be catching out, and she's gone down to the Disruptor. And Queen of Pain, she's sitting on what? She's actually 862. Could be a lot worse considering her team. Kunkka is 0-5, and he's building a Shadow Blade, which is alright, but it's not great. Usually you would want like a Chrysalis by this. Sometimes I get Blink Dagger as well, just because Kunkka can be considered an initiating hero, and if you just pop something like X marks the spot, jump in, hit somebody, hope for a lucky crit, and then pop the X marks the spot and step right back out. You got that's pretty much what Kunkka does. He jumps in, he Tidebringer, or he pops his Tidebringer, and hopes for a crit. It's basically what he does, and then he drops the boat on the Torrent. He's able to get the Torrent off twice in the fight, but not the boat though. Lina, she's looking for a pick off. There's a Wraith King sitting inside the woods there. They could try to look for him as well. He hasn't got the Reincarnation on. So this would be a fairly simple pickup. There is the Yule Scepter into the Light Strike Array, into basically death by fire. As the Storm Spirit now jumps in, Static Storm has been dropped as well. Evil Man taking so much damage. And this Lina should be able to make it back out, but SS Johan is not so lucky. He's going to get picked up as well. Double kill for the Disruptor and a single kill for the Lina there. Oh, the Chronosphere on from Void. There's the stat where there's the kinetic field as well. Lina going to be trying to Light Strike Array. Should be enough. Yes, there it is. That's the pick off for Lina. And this is a hideous game by the Radiant so far. Absolutely zero coordination. And Void, he's not in shape to fight. He's got 48 last hits. His GPM is not even near high enough to start fighting. He needs farm. Like, you need at least a Maelstrom before he can fight. And when you're going up against the Storm Spirit, a Elder Titan, and Disruptor, you need a BKB. Like, you really, really need a BKB. The Storm Spirit has been playing an amazing game so far as well. I gotta hand it to him. I would still love to see the Orchid, and that might be what is coming out. Oh, Mortal is gonna get initiated upon by Slark here. Is gonna be able to pop the ultimate as sucking up all this damage. Slark, you got no damage, my friend. Only from the Dark Pact, and that's gonna be enough to bring him down. Now he's got his Shadow Blade as well. That's a much better pickup though. But the jump in from the Queen of Pain, Slark able to purge the Orchid immediately. So he did pop the Dark Pact first, but is sitting on a lot of minus damage. Now jump in from Queen of Pain is gonna be able to pick him up.
The ecstasy of
And Radiant Courier did actually fall. Now Evil Man, if he's gonna get soloed by Disruptor, I'm gonna laugh. Elder Titan is gonna be trying to go for Stomp. Not gonna be finding Evil Man here. He's gonna X marks him. Plus the Torrent and the Tidebringer. Everything going on in this Elder Titan is gonna get stunned by the boat. And this should be a sure pickup. Might not actually be Disruptor. Letting go of a nice Static Storm. Now Lord jumping in as well. Dormon, the Faceless Void, is gonna die likewise with the Evil. And now Wraith King will jump in as well. In for round number 2. Now Queen of Pain jumping in, but eating a Light Strike Array immediately plus an ultimate. And this is the Wraith King gonna be burning down. Second time he's going down here in Razor. Not even close to the fight. Killing spree with a double kill for Storm Spirit. 19 charges on the Bloodstone. This is ridiculous. We do have all Razor is getting Yuled up, is sitting inside the kinetic field and nothing he can do, getting burned down. Must immediately hear us. This Radiant team there, or this Dire team, they're just stomping the Radiant here, who were actually ahead on net worth, but has just fallen off. Queen of Pain is starting to experience more and more pickups here. She's working her way towards the Lincoln Sphere, but I don't think that's going to save her. I think you really need to work BKB now. Because Lina, she's not... Oh, well, she is going for an Aghanim Scepter now, so never mind that statement. But yeah, Evil Man has basically been the no impact Kunkka this game. He is looking good on farm though. Actually, he's out farming the their own Faceless Void, which is basically the hero right now, which is doing the least. I mean, Kunkka, he's hit a couple of nice boats, has been able to set up a fairly fair amount. Oh, the jump in, Lure getting caught out though. Oh, what an unfortunate turn of events as the Torrent just gonna be connecting on him at the wrong time. They basically got wards everywhere right now. If you look at the vision here for a second, let me just explain to you what I'm on about vision here. God, the Radiant, they barely see anything beyond this point right here if you're looking at the minimap. Dire, they're seeing everything up to this point right here, the exact same line pretty much. And of course up here, but that's not really concerned when the creep wave is pushing this much. Just to you know, they see about 3 or 4 heroes at all times on the map because they just got so much vision. This Disruptor has been amazing in placing down the wards. Now Slark going to be jumping in like Queen of Pain as well. She should be able to blink out about 4 seconds. There goes the silence as well, plus the ultimate, but she's going to get picked off by the Slark as he's now orchided up. He's going to be trying to leap away. Should be more than pretty much able to. It's dropping fairly low though. Trying to heal up. He's got the Shadow Blade, and Roche just got done by the entirety of this Radiant team, or Dire team. As Wraith King now gets found inside of his own jungle. He's going to get burned down, and 21 charges on Bloodstone. He's going to be spawning instantly. I'm not even kidding. It is an instant respawn at this point. There is no cooldown timer. Elder Titan has worked its way into the new items. This is 6.84 now. This is the first 6.84 game I'm actually casting. So we might see a Silver Edge or something like that coming out for the slug. But regardless, oh, the jump in, the humanity. Faceless Void, not even going to be able to get off this Chrono. He was clicking it like a maniac, but not able to do anything. But yeah, the Guardian Greaves. Absolutely love that item. Just such a support-minded patch. This patch. Which is dumb now that I'm starting to learn carries. Like, starting to learn farming patterns, and start to work my way into playing a carry role.
Tower is under attack.
The TP is coming towards the bottom lane. Kunkka is going to be able to Shadow Blade out in time. So I'm just going to get rid of this one, as we're going to be looking at basically 20k net worth lead for the Dire here. And the same story with experience, 25k for experience. Experience per minute. It's very, very one-sided here, as Elder Titan is out experiencing the Kunkka, if that's even a term. Down the bottom lane, Lore, he's looking for a pick off. Evil Man should be gone here. Yes, he is. The Orchid doing its thing. But yeah, I would go in reverse order as to get the Orchid first, and then work your way into a Bloodstone, because Orchid sets up Bloodstones. Like, basically, if you get the Orchid first, you'll be able to get a lot more pickoffs, and then you'll be able to get your Bloodstone a bit faster. But it's just personal preference. I do think you can actually do both things, as far as I know, at least. In terms of the next thing you can actually build into, at this point he's so far in that it's difficult to like think of things that he's should actually be able to work into. He can work into a Hex if he really feels like it. That's the item I would go for in this particular case. Oh, the initiation though. He's going to be getting right back to that in a second, because Razor's getting burned down here inside the Static Storm. Step in from Storm Spirit, should be able to find the Queen of Pain. Electric Vortex as well, plus the... Oh, hold on. Kunkka with a nice little Bolt Torrent there. As Slark is sitting on the back for their Lore, he might drop. Has not dropped yet, is able to sip out, but the X marks the spot. It's going to pull him right back in. Ulti out from Queen of Pain. Nice counter initiation though from the Echo Stomp of the Elder Titan. And there goes the Queen of Pain. Plus, the Lina does get burned out as well, but Lore, he's got to be careful here. As the Torrent is going to be going out, but the Kunkka is going to make it a full 5-man wipe as the Elder Titan picks him off. Holy hell, what a chaotic fight. Difficult to narrate off, but 28 Bloodstone charges. Holy hell. This is more than an instant respawn. He's basically respawning before he dies. Like, you just all of a sudden have 2 Storm Spirits in the game. So many Bloodstone charges he's currently sitting on. But yeah, just sipping in. Onto Razor is going to be able to Vortex him up. And this is going to be another pickup for the Storm Spirit. 29 Bloodstone charges. I don't think... Is there a max to this? Is there like a max Bloodstone charge? Bloodstone is a bit of a complicated... each charge grant 1 point in mana regeneration. So he's basically got 29 from this. This is a bit of a weird... Bloodstone's a bit of a weird item. Oh, there goes the X marks the spot. He's got to wait for it to drop, though. There goes the boat on the Lore. He's able to actually jump out. Lina, though, is not so lucky. Getting burned down. Dortmund, he might be dropping for an ultimate here. Chronosphere, it's still on cooldown, as Elder Titan does get stunned off, but they do manage to find a secondary pickup. Now Lore trying to work his way into through the Queen of Pain, and they're going to be able to find the Wraith King on the back foot there. Sorry, but this is just such a chaotic fight. Lotus Orb on Storm Spirit. Neat little pickup there for Disruptor. Just so far ahead that he's just going to say, screw Axe, I'm going to go for a Lotus Orb. As the Lore is going to be initiated upon here. Everything. The Stomp, so perfect. And the Split Earth is going to be able to make so much work of this Razor. Just getting straight burned down. And this is turning into a massacre. 47 to 18. Storm Spirit sitting on 32 Bloodstone charges. 53 in regen. So much regen, as he's going to be picking up that Scythe of Ice. No, actually, Shiva's Guard. I think Scythe of Ice would actually work a lot better here, as it looks like that Elder Titan is working for a Shiva's Guard as well. So, Scythe of Ice is, in my eyes, the preferred pickup for Storm Spirit. You can pick it up on the side, but in my eyes, you should always be getting the Scythe of Ice first. Or not, yeah, the Scythe of Ice, the Sheepstick first. Because, yeah, Elder Titan, he's just got his. Lore, is that a secondary Bloodstone? Hold on. What else works? Oh, hold on. That's a secondary. That's a new item. Hold on. I gotta get into my secret shop here for a second. As the fight might be erupting mid, I gotta get off to my secret shop here for, like, in a couple of seconds. Storm Spirit, what is he picking up? There's an item I'm missing out on right now. He's getting the Soul Booster right on the courier. I can't remember what that item is. It's a brand new item. There it is. That's the Orcarine Core. That's the Spell Lifesteal. That is a solid pickup, actually. Gives you a lot of regen. Basically, it's the same thing as a Bloodstone. As Noobzilla. is going to be able to take down the Razor. I think he actually soloed him, but the Lotus Orb, oh, coming into effect here. Stun's going on the Wraith King as well. This is a very, very neat pickup. Getting glimpsed back right into the static field or kinetic field, and that's one dead Wraith King. As the Chronosphere though, Void, he's got no items. It's just tink, tink, tink inside that Chronosphere, and he's now gonna get stunned up, used everything, getting dead. And Storm Spirit is now godlike. 33 Bloodstone charges. And the Lotus Orb. Holy hell. It's now slipping in all the way into the base onto this little poor Kunka here. Johan is getting burned down as well. There's the Lotus Orb. But nothing he really needs it for unless the Razor. Hold on. Does that... Oh, hold on. If you static link a guy with a Lotus Orb and Razor gets caught out again, he's just going to be sitting inside that kinetic field, not really utilizing any of his mobility. There goes the Split Earth, not really going to be mattering. There's a bit of an interesting thing here. The Lotus Orb, oh, hold on, sipping in on a modal forward as he's going to be finding Johan as well. Maybe not actually a kill for him, it's the Wraith King this time. There he comes for round 2. Slug finally picking up that stun from Yasha, but that's redundant as the Wraith King drops to the Lina. 38 Bloodstone charges. That's Slug. He's got a silver edge. Rather nice pickup. As we got the solar chest or crest as well. It's a rather good pickup for him. For the Elder Titan Crimson. Oh, missing as... Oh, hold on. The boat's going to be coming through. Going to be connecting on Lina. They do manage to find a pickup. Slug sitting in the middle of everything as well. Void trying to find the Disruptor is going to be able to take him down. Now Storm Spirit steps in. So much work being done here as the Queen of Pain drops. Likewise with Dorman. Don't see any way that they can make themselves out of this. And there's the triple kill for the Storm Spirit. You asked me to cast this game. Like, things that you could improve on. But this right here seems like pretty much the perfect game for you. Holy hell, as he's just going to be sipping in again, Mortal Fort. This is painful to watch. And they're just not finishing us right now. They should have had Megas by this point. Is this just going to be sip diving into the fountain? Has no mana though, could drop. Storm Spirit or Wraith King, he doesn't want to let go of that, of the Ray Fire Blast, and he's going to be dropping again. Storm Spirit sitting on 77 regen. Holy shit. I think that's a term I'm allowed to use in this particular case. Holy fucking shit. You're regenning 78 per second. That's fountain regen right there. You don't get any faster regen than that. Don't know what she's actually buying. Just spent a lot of gold on something. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're just going to be going ahead and building an Ayaskadi on Storm Spirit. Because you got that much time on your... Or that much farm. It's a hideous item to pick up on Storm Spirit because he's not right-click reliant. But it's pretty neat regardless. As Faceless Void. It's maybe going to get bashed down here. Lina disconnecting. That's a bad time to disconnect. As... Oh, Faceless Void. Getting dropped by the Storm Spirit. Just hipped halfway across the map for that. But yeah, if you got a Scott... Like, if you're this far ahead, you can excuse yourself by getting a Scotty. But other than that, get that Scythe of Ice. Get those Sheeps in. As Elder Titan might drop here. He could potentially. Yep, he's gone. This is looking off the Shiva's Guard. Now reinitiation by Lore is able to pick up Johan as he's just working through the Razor and the Queen of Pain at the same time. Double kill for him. What a massacre. There are no tier 4 towers left. Slug is working his way through or trying to turn his attention towards the Kunkka. He's basically got nothing. If we look at experience per minute here, and gold per minute at the very least. Holy hell, Storm Spirit, he should be level 25 by now. Yes, he is at 36 minutes. Just the sheer amount of damage in there. Slug is going to make it Megas here in a second. He's had a hideous game, this Slug, but... Noobzilla? Okay, so X marks the spot is not triggering Lotus Orb. Shouldn't be at least... Oh, the jump in from Lore again, and that's the GG though. Creep's making short work of the Ancient then. Basically, you wanted to improve on your Storm. This is going to be a bit of a difficult one because that was... that's a difficult one to improve on. Like, coming off that game, that's hard to actually do something better. But I would say that reverse your item order just a little bit And if you want to play like for real, even though you're this far ahead, basically you want to build bottle into boots, or into soul ring into boots, into an orchid, into bloodstone, into hex, or Green Core. I can't say a whole lot about the item, but it seems actually rather legit on Storm Spirit in particular, just because he's got so much spell damage coming out. So I don't think that's a bad pickup either. But yeah, just work your hex, and if Elder Titan hadn't gotten Shiva's Guard, you can build a Shiva's Guard as well. Like, there's so many choices for Storm Spirit that you can actually work with. Scotty's not one of them, but I have a feeling that's just for the shits and giggles. And a BKB as well. Remember the BKB. It wasn't that important of a factor in this particular game, because Kunkka, I do believe that actually pierces spell immunity. I'm not entirely positive, but Queen of Pain would have gone through. Chrono does go through. Wraith King wouldn't have been able to get anything off on you, though. But, yeah. Get yourself a BKB as well. That works really, really neat in keeping yourself alive. And I just gotta see here for a second. What was the final Bloodstone charge? What was the final Bloodstone charge? As I'm not able to just see that. Hold on, for all of you who are just watching the game, it's over. I'm not going to be casting any more of the game. I just want to see the final amount of Bloodstone charges. Because that is rather interesting, I feel. You should have basically just found dive to see how much that would have actually have done. Let's see. 46 as right now. He's sitting on 87. And I don't think he got any more kills than that. So, yeah, it's 46. 46 Bloodstone charges. That is rather legit. But regardless of that, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully some of my advice was useful. Hopefully you'll check out all the other stuff I've done on my channel. I'm trying to grow as a caster. But, yeah. See you, hopefully, next time. Bye-bye.